Hello everyone and welcome again for this session on NTSE previous year question and answers. I am Ashwin Joglikar from Resonance PCCP divisions. Now today we are here with the chapter drainage. So let us quickly start with our first question, that is Rasamand Lake is in the Indian province of. This is a Madhya Pradesh NTSE stage 1 2013 question. Options provided are Rajasthan, Jharkhand, Chhattisgarh and Uttarakhand. Now the correct answer here is option number A, Rajasthan. That is Maharana Raj Singh had got this Rasamand Lake built in the year 1660 and near the Rasamand city. So option number A will be the correct answer here. Moving on to our next question. Which one out of the following rivers does not enter Ganga on its left hand side or left side? This is from Haryana NTSE stage 1 2013 question. Options are Ghagra, Gomti, Chambal and Kosi. Now as we know, all these rivers Ghagra, Gomti, Kosi, they enter Ganga from their left side, that is they are the left bank tributaries of river Ganga, whereas Chambal joins river Yamuna in Uttar Pradesh and later on Yamuna joins Ganga as a right bank tributary. So option number C here, that is Chambal, will be the correct answer. That is, it does not enter Ganga on its left side. Okay, so let us move on to our next question. That is dash drainage pattern develops where hard and soft rocks exist parallel to each other. Options provided are dendritic, trellis, rectangular or radial. Now as we know about dendritic drainage pattern, it resembles the branches of a tree. This question which has been given where hard and soft rocks exist parallel to each other resembles the trellis drainage pattern, whereas for rectangular it is where the tributaries probably join the river on right angles, and radial it is where from a height the streams emerge from a central location in a radial pattern. So option number B here will be the correct answer, and this is from your Chandigarh NTSE stage 1 question. Okay. So let us move on to our next question. In India, which of the following river forms the second biggest waterfall? Chandigarh NTSE stage 1 2013 question. Options provided are Narmada, Kaveri, Godavari and Krishna. Now as we know, it is also mentioned clearly given in the box in our NCERT books class 9th, that is Shiva Samudram falls is the second biggest waterfall of India, and it is formed by the river Kaveri. So option number B here will be the correct answer. Now moving on to next question. Which one of the following is correct sequence of rivers of India from north to south? Now here they have asked us that which is the correct sequence from north towards south and not the other way around. They haven't asked us from south to north. Okay, so let us start with the options which are being provided. This question is from Karnataka NTSE stage 1 question. Godavari, Ganga, Narmada and Kaveri. Now we can clearly mention that out of the given rivers here, the names of the rivers, Ganga is the northernmost, then we have Narmada, then we have Godavari and lastly we have Kaveri. So the correct sequence we have got of the rivers, that is rivers of India from north to south, is BCAD, that is Ganga, Narmada, Godavari and Kaveri. So option number C here will be the perfect match, and that is the answer here. Okay. So now let us move on to our next question, that is which one of the following is the correct sequence of the tributaries of Ganga from east to west? Question was from Karnataka NTSE stage 1 2013 question. Now again they have asked us from east to west and not the other way around, not from west to east. Okay. So we have to see the correct sequence. The name of the rivers or tributaries of Ganga which are provided here are Ghagra, Kosi, Gandak and Gomti. Now if we start, that is Ghagra, Gandak and Kosi are the rivers which join Himalayas, that is in the west to east sequence. So, if you reverse it, Kosi, Gandak, Ghagra and Gomti. So, this is the correct sequence of the rivers. Now, we can match it B, C, A and finally D. So, B, C, A, D, we have the correct sequence here of the rivers flowing from east to west, easternmost and the westernmost tributaries of Ganga. So, option number B here clearly will be the answer, B, C, A, D. Okay. So, let us move on to our next question. Identify the correct group of freshwater lakes in India. This question is again from Karnataka NTSE Stage 1 2013. Options provided here are, now let us just see that out of which of the following groups we have a salt water lake in them, so that option can be ruled out. First one given here is Dal. Dal is a freshwater lake, so is Nal and Koleru and Vular. So, here in the A option all are freshwater lakes, but just to clarify or be sure, let us check quickly, go through other options as well. Chilka, that is not a freshwater lake. Dal is a freshwater lake, Sambar is not a freshwater lake and Pulikat is also not a freshwater lake. Now, here Dal is a freshwater lake, Chilka is not, Nal is and Koleru is again freshwater lake. In the D option, Koleru is again a freshwater lake, Pulikat is not a freshwater lake, Vular is a freshwater lake and Nal is a freshwater lake. So, out of the options provided here, only in option number A all the lakes mentioned are freshwater lakes. So, that will be our correct answer. Moving on to the next question, make right pairs of the following rivers and their places of origin. Now, in the first list we have been provided with the name of the rivers, and in the second list they have provided their places of origin and we have to match them. So, let us start with the first one, probably Satluj. Satluj originates from Rakshastal, so that is A, we have 3. Jhelum, Jhelum originates from Verinag, that is B is 4. Then we have Kaveri, Kaveri originates from Brahmagiri, so C is 1. And finally, Narmada originates from Amarkantak, so D is 2. So, let us see 3, 4, 1, 2. 3 are in 3 options, 3, 3, 4, 4, 1, 2. So, option number C here will be the correct answer, that is A3, B4, C1 and D2. So, option number C here is the correct answer, and this question again was from your Haryana NTSE Stage 1 2013-14. Okay. So, let us move on to our next question. The river Bhagirathi originates at Maharashtra NTSE Stage 1 2014, Mansarovar, Devprayag, Gangotri or Yamunotri. The correct answer is option number 3, that is C, Gangotri. Bhagirathi and Alaknanda are the two headwaters or head streams of river Ganga. It originates from Gangotri. Okay. So, let us move on to our next question. Which of the following is not tributary of Ganga? Now, as we know, Yamuna is a tributary, it is a right bank tributary, Ghagra, Kosi, all these 3, that is Yamuna is a tributary, right bank, left bank tributary, left bank tributary. Satluj is not a tributary of Ganga, Satluj is a tributary of river Indus. So, option number B here will be the answer, that is which of the following is not a tributary of river Ganga, and this was a question from Rajasthan NTSE Stage 1 2015. Okay. So, let us move on to our next question. Hirakud Dam is built on the river Chambal, Mahanadi, Damodar or Kaveri. This question was from Chhattisgarh NTSE Stage 1 2014 question. Now, Hirakud Dam is located on the river Mahanadi, that is option number B, in the state of Odisha. Okay. So, let us move on to our next question. Which of the following rivers of India flows through a rift valley? Now, there are 2 rivers, as again it is clearly from the NCERT line, 2 rivers in India flow through rift valleys, that is Narmada and Tapi river. Now this question was from Delhi NTSE stage 1. So out of the given rivers here, Tapi, Ganga, Mahanadi or Yamuna, option number A will be the correct answer. That is, Tapi river flows through a rift valley. Now moving on to our next question. Which of the following groups of rivers have their source of origin in Tibet? Now as we know, a lot of rivers are major, that is Himalayan rivers have their sources of origin in Tibet. This question was from Chandigarh NTSE stage 1 2014. Out of the options provided here, Brahmaputra, Indus and Satluj, Ganga, Satluj and Yamuna. Now Brahmaputra, Ganga, Satluj, Chenab, Ravi and Satluj. Option number A will be the correct answer, as Brahmaputra, Indus and Satluj, all three have their origins from Tibet. Ganga does not have its origin in Tibet, Yamuna does not have, Brahmaputra, Ganga and Satluj, so out of this the Ganga does not have its origin in Tibet, and here Ravi and Chenab does not have their origins in Tibet. Okay, so option number A will be the correct answer here, that is, which group of rivers have their source of origin in Tibet. Moving on to the next question, 14th question, that is Ganga of southern India is MP, Madhya Pradesh, NTSE stage 1 2014. Now again this is given in our NCERT textbooks, that is Godavari, river Godavari is known as the Ganga of southern India, that is, it is known as Dakshin Ganga there, Dakshin Ganga. So option number D will be the correct answer here, that is Godavari. So let us move on to our next question. Now again here we have been provided with match list 1 with list 2 correctly and choose the correct code from the following. Question is from Rajasthan NTSE stage 1 2016 question, list 1 and list 2. List 1 the name of the rivers have been provided, and list 2 their source of origin have been provided. So let us start matching this list. First of all, Kaveri. Now Kaveri river is from Brahmagiri, that is A is 3. Godavari has its origin from Nasik, so B is 1. Tapi river has its origin in Betul, Madhya Pradesh, so C is 2. And lastly, Krishna originates from Mahabaleshwar, so D is 4. So if you can find out A option here, A3, B1, C2 and D4. So option number B here will be the correct answer, that is for this question. Okay, so let us move on to our next question. In which of the following rivers is the Majuli river island situated? Now again this is directly from your NCERT books, Delhi NTSE stage 1 2016. Brahmaputra is the river in which Majuli river island is situated. Okay. Next question, the famous and the largest lake along the Indian eastern coastal plain is? Now famous and the largest they have asked. So Sambar lake is in Rajasthan, Wular lake is in Jammu and Kashmir. Both these two lakes are in the eastern coastal plain side, but out of this, because they have asked the largest lake, so option number B will be the correct answer, that is Chilka lake. Alright, okay. So let us move on to our next question. How much is the length of river Kaveri or Kaveri river? From Rajasthan NTSE stage 1 2017 question. Options provided are 1400 km, 1500 km, 860 km or 760 km. Now again this question is directly from your textbook of class 9th, that is drainage chapter. Option number D is the correct answer, that is the length of Kaveri river given is 760 km. And welcome to our next question, that is the rising place of the largest river of peninsular plateau is? Now this question is from Rajasthan NTSE stage 1 2018. Now here the question is a bit confusing if we do not understand what the examiner is trying to ask. First of all, they have asked the rising place, so that means the origin and of the largest river of peninsular plateau. Now as we know, the largest river of peninsular plateau, which is also known as Dakshin Ganga, is Godavari, and the origin place of Godavari among the following options given is Betul, Nasik, Jabalpur or Cuddalore. option number B, that is Nasik, will be the correct answer here. Okay. So let us move on to our next question now. V-shaped valleys exhibits. Now this question was from Bihar NTSE Stage 1 2018. Now what does a V-shaped valley represents? River valley, glacier, peak of mountain or plateau? The correct answer here is option number A, that is river valley. Now moving on to our next question, that is which of the following pairs of Indian rivers and cities is not correctly matched? This question is from Chhattisgarh NTSE Stage 1 2018 question. Options provided here are Ganga, Varanasi, Yamuna, Delhi, Godavari, Patna and Narmada, Jabalpur. Now clearly as per the options, Ganga, Varanasi is correct, Yamuna, Delhi again is correct, Godavari, Patna is not correct. Why? Because if you see, through Patna river Ganga passes through. Narmada, Jabalpur is again correct. So option number C here will be our correct answer, that is the following pair which is not correctly matched here. Okay, so let us move on to our next question. In the given map, which alphabet represents the Godavari Delta? Maharashtra NTSE Stage 1 2018 question. Now, some alphabets are given here on the map A, B, C, D. Now, here we have to identify which alphabet is representing your Godavari Delta. Now, this D is clearly your Mahanadi Delta. Here option number C represents your Godavari Delta. So option number C here will be the correct answer. Okay, so let us move on to our next question. The source of the origin of river Narmada. UP NTSE Stage 1 2020 question. Bhedaghat, Brahmagiri, Mahabaleshwar or Amarkantak. Now the river Narmada originates from Amarkantak. So option number D will be our correct answer. Moving on to our next question. What is X in the following map? From Rajasthan NTSE Stage 1 2017 question. Now probably if you see clearly here, X is mentioned here and X represent the first one, this is representing your river Indus and just below that is river Jhelum. So option number A here will be our correct answer out of these. It is a drainage basin given of Indus river system and out of that X is marked on Jhelum river. So option number A here will be our correct answer. Okay. Thank you so much.